On the 12th day of Vlogmas, my YouTuber gave to me 12 stressful weigh-ins, 11 days of eating,
10 Christmas house tours,
9 holiday collabs,
8 homemade gifts,
7 delicious dishes,
6 weekend vlogs,
5 DIYs, 4 holiday tips,
3 tagless Tuesdays,
2 meal plans, and 1 exhausted YouTuber.
Good morning, my beautiful friends. It is Saturday, December 16th.
Yes.
December 16th. We are on our way to church. Today is the day that we pass out, hand out, deliver, all that good stuff. The baskets for the St. Vincent de Paul Society that I'm a member of. We have about, 75 or 80 families that we service. And it is, we give them a big box of food. We give them a big bag of produce, some dairy, and also Christmas gifts. If you remember me talking a couple weeks ago about the giving tree at church, that's what these gifts are for. We collected 600 gifts. And so, yeah. Yesterday, I couldn't go because I had babies, of course, but yesterday was the day where they pack the food boxes, all the non-perishables. They pack all that and they sort all the gifts, and they have a great system. They're super duper organized. So today we just have to pass them out. We have a lot of people. The year of COVID, we had people pick up. We did not deliver or go into people's homes, but we've since started doing that again. But a lot of people just like picking up because then they can do it at their convenience between 9 and 11. But we still have about 12 families that like to have them delivered, that or maybe senior citizens that don't drive or whatever, or a family that does not have transportation. So I'm not sure if we're going to be on the delivery team or the stay in place team. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We will do whatever is asked of us because you know what I say. What do I say?
I don't know, what do you say?
We are not here to be served, but to serve. So wherever they want us, wherever they need us, is where we will be. So that's first on the agenda today. We had a little surprise Thursday night. Adam was supposed to come home Friday. He had his last final was Thursday night. And he was coming home Friday morning. So it was like 10 o'clock Thursday night. I was sitting on the couch, last minute editing. Shocking. And Doug was sitting next to me. I think he was like playing a game on his phone. And Andrew was very late coming home from school because he worked the wrestling match. He worked the clock for the wrestling match. So he was sitting in the living room just talking to us about the wrestling match and all. And all of a sudden I heard my little phone go off, and we have an app. It's called Life 360. It just is an app that lets everybody know where everyone is. Now, before somebody gets their knickers in a knot, I do not track my adult children. I do not stalk them or track them. We just use it. Like, I actually did track Andrew Thursday night because we expected him. The wrestling match was at 5:30. So we expected him to be home by like, I don't know, 8:30. Well, I knew it was a try.
Oh, okay.
I knew it was a try. So, and like, here it's like 9 o'clock and my boy's not home. And, I'm a mom. I worry. And I looked, I'm like, oh, he's still at school because it says, Andrew at Gloucester Catholic High School. I didn't look at anybody else. And it all comes up in a row. And Adam was very glad I didn't notice anybody else because he forgot to turn his off. He surprised us Thursday night. Andrew knew he was coming home. So I'm sitting there and I hear the little noise that it makes. And I look down thinking, okay, well, why? And it said, Adam has arrived at home. And I'm like, what? And Andrew's like, oh, it's probably a glitch, Mom. And I'm like, because if you remember, a year or two ago, Andrew surprised us. So I ran to the front door and sure enough, there he was pulling in. So it was quite surprising and very happy. But he won't be around this weekend because he is house sitting for a couple in town and taking care of their dogs, chickens, and cats while they go away for the weekend. So he'll be staying at their home. He doesn't have to stay there 24/7. Like, we have something to do this afternoon, he'll come with us. We're going to so a priest friend of ours whose parish is about 40 minutes away, 45 minutes away, they're having a big nativity display this weekend. So it is the 800th anniversary of the first, the sun is killing me, I'm so sorry. The 800th anniversary of the first nativity display at the Vatican.
No.
I'm wrong.
The first nativity was set up by St. Francis. But it wasn't at the Vatican, I forget where. Somewhere in Spain, I think. Or France.
Leave it to the deacon candidate to school me. Anyway, it is the 800th anniversary of the first nativity scene being set up.
Yes.
I knew it was by St. Francis. I just don't know where. Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
It was in Spain or France, I forget where.
We're all flawed, my friends. We are all flawed. Anyway, so 2 years ago, his parish started talking like, how cool would it be to do a nativity display? Well, they started collecting nativities. They had people donating them. They purchased some of them. They were gifted some of them. Some of them are from their own collections. And they have over 200 nativities on display at the church hall. Everything from tiny little miniature ones to bigger ones, from wooden ones to plastic ones to glass ones to Art Deco ones to classic ones. And it's on display all weekend. So we are going to view that this afternoon. We're on a tight schedule today because once we're done the baskets and all, the display is from 12 to 8. But we have to be back in town because Doug has to cantor, sing solo at 5 o'clock Mass tonight, and I have to read the second reading. And then we have Pinochle. I am not cooking dinner tonight for Pinochle. We are not going to be home all day. Like, there's nothing I can do. So I think we're going to get, well, we know we're getting takeout. We just don't know what yet. We talked about pizza.
That's good.
We'll see. So anyway.
Pizza, cheesesteak, something. I don't know.
So that's our day today.
Roll farms.
And then we've done that before. Joey and Mary did that. And then tomorrow I've got to finish up my shopping. And maybe I'll start wrapping. And I need to film some. And tomorrow is Grandchild Cookie Day. The grandkids all get together at Grandmom and Uncle Wayne's house, and they bake cookies for a while. So the boys will be doing that.
Bake and decorate.
Bake and decorate. I love the fact that even though, you know, my boys are 24 and 22, they still participate when they can. Adam won't be able to stay the whole time because of house sitting. He can leave the animals alone for like 4 or 5 hours, so we'll do that. But Doug and I are just probably gonna, I might make him go out shopping with me a little bit tomorrow.
Fun.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I won't. But so that's gonna be our weekend, and of course we'll bring you along because we always do. And that's that. I may try to get this guy to take me out to breakfast this morning, because we always go out to breakfast after we do baskets.
That's true.
Because we don't have time to go, but I don't know if we're gonna have time to do that today because of our time crunch. So anyway, I will try to get some footage at the church and like our setup and things like that, and you know, that's it. And I apologize in advance for any time you can see my hands in this video. So you know, I go get my nails done. It is my one guilty pleasure. It is the one thing I do for myself because I don't do a whole lot for myself. It is one thing I do enjoy to do. And I get a dip manicure because I am very, very hard on my hands. They are constantly in water. They are constantly in dough. They are constantly busy. So I get dip manicures and they last me 3 weeks or more. Well, timing did not work out with Christmas because I wanted a fresh mani for Christmas, you know? Timing was not working out. So I said to my nail guy, I said, look, why don't we do this? Why don't, instead of doing a dip at the beginning of December. Let's just do a gel, because I only need it to last 2 weeks, because then I'll get it done right before Christmas. We'll go I'll come in the Wednesday before Christmas, and we'll do the dip, and I'll be good. He's like, that's a perfect idea. Okay, so I went in last week. My nail guy had an emergency and was not in that day. He had an emergency with one of his children, so I had another guy. Nice guy, but he wasn't my Michael. And I told him I was doing dip. Well, let me tell you, every single nail is chipped. Don't like the dip. And he cut them too short. I keep my nails short, but not super duper duper short. So I changed my nail appointment. I'm going Monday. So like, they look terrible. And they feel terrible, honestly, because like they feel like brittle where the polish is broken off. But anyway, so I apologize in advance for them looking really, really bad. Can't wait till Monday. I'm getting the same color. I do red in the month of December, so I might get a little something something on this one. We'll see. But anyway, so that is my apology for my nails looking so bad this weekend. And we are almost at the church. And we still haven't put the heat on in the car. It's cold in here. Let's do that.
The seats on.
I know, the seats are on, but we forgot to put the heat on. We were waiting for it to warm up a little bit. It's a little chilly. It's 38 today, which isn't horrible. Not at all. So, that's that. Oh my gosh, I've talked for 11 minutes. Okay, we have 6 things to deliver. We were given all senior citizens, so we don't have a lot of those big, huge bags that you saw on the video. We just have little boxes, which they should really probably give us the big things since we've got, you know, a big cargo van here, but it is what it is. We can take 6, so that's good. So we are going to go get these delivered. The woman, Rose, who organizes all this, is so good about, like, they put them together in groups of 3, and putting them, like, one time we had 3 people within like 2 houses of each other, 3 houses of each other. They were like almost neighbors in an apartment complex. It was like 304, 308, and 310. So it was like one-stop shopping for us. I don't think we're quite that good this time, but Rose is really good about putting them together. Since we have 6, Doug is just mapping out the best route for us to take. There's my bestie. Oh, I missed you. I'm ready to go in this thing. Heading home, and we see this guy on the fire truck a couple towns over. I don't know if it's a Jersey thing, oops, or if all of the towns do it. Let me know in the description box below. Does your town have Santa ride around on the truck? Good Sunday morning, friends. Sunday, yeah. Didn't pick up the camera. Oh my gosh, what a whirlwind day yesterday. You saw that we went to the Nativity thing, and then I'm looking for the coffee. You saw that we went to the Nativity thing, and then we came home. Literally, I packed up an order that I was delivering, got changed, went to Mass. Doug had to sing solo, and then we came home. And it was like a whirlwind, like setting up for pinochle. I did not have time to cook anything because, well, we were out all day. So we just decided to take out pizza. I had pizza rewards from our local pizzeria. So we got free pizza. We had a salad. And then Mary made pistachio cake for dessert. What else? But yeah, it was just like a whirlwind. Like, we did not have time to breathe. And then pinochle, we only played 2 games in like 4 or 5 hours. We only played 2 games. One was like 24 hands long. We just kept going in the hole, and oh my gosh, the other one was only 15 hands long. But it was me and Joey against Doug and Mary. We each won 1 game. We didn't even have time for a tiebreaker because it was like 12:30 by the time we got done. So we cleaned up and went right to bed. Adam is home. He is house sitting this weekend, so he's not around. It's right in town. Today's plans, Andrew and Adam have grandchild baking day with Grandmom and Uncle Wayne today, so they'll be doing that. And Adam, like I said, is house sitting, so he'll go back to that house. I don't know. I have a list of things to do. I need to finish my shopping, so Doug and I may go out. I don't know yet. We have to figure it all out. So we'll bring you along with whatever we do. Hopefully we'll get something done. But right now, we need coffee and tea. Okay, finally sitting down to have a little brunch. We had some outside chores that had to get done this morning, some chicken stuff, and we had massive amounts of cardboard to break down and bundle up because recycle day is tomorrow. And we had lots and lots of cardboard because we got our new table and chairs this week. See them? There's our new table and chairs. So we had a lot of cardboard from that. So for brunch, I took some of the Butcher Box sausage and just made sausage patties. I have a little bit of potatoes, some eggs, and I made honey whole wheat bread the other day from fresh ground wheat, and for some reason it didn't rise. Like, look at that. That's supposed to be a sandwich piece, not a, it looks more like a quick bread. It tastes delicious. It just didn't rise, and I can't use it for sandwiches, so I sliced it up and threw a piece in the toaster, and it's absolutely delicious. But anyway, that is breakfast. I'm going to enjoy that, and we got to get moving on our day. Okay, we are heading out. Hoping to finish up today. Don't have that much more to do. My kids are hard this year. They're really hard. They both had great lists, but with so many, aunts and uncles and stuff, the list is pretty much empty now. So not a lot left for Mama to pick from. But we decided anyway to kind of back it off a little bit this Christmas and not go crazy, and so it might just work out fine, actually. I really want to have everything purchased before Wednesday, and then all my Amazon stuff will be coming in Tuesday and Wednesday, and I'm hoping that maybe Thursday we can just wrap like a crazy woman. I don't think we have anything going on Thursday as of yet, so we'll just have to wait and see. But remember I said in my other video about not having a lot of Christmas parties just this year? It's starting. A lot of them though are like either closer to Christmas or like after Christmas, which I kind of like, so we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, we are heading right now over to the outlets. They have a Converse store there, and there's also like a, what's the other shoe store called? I forget. Oh, excuse me, Shoe Carnival, or I don't know. But I want to look for a pair of sneakers for Andrew that he wants. So, and I want to get the best price I can. That's important. So anyway, I'll try to show you around a little bit with the outlets. I haven't been great about picking up the camera this weekend just because I've kind of been focused. So it's definitely not as crowded as I thought it would be. I mean, it's a pretty big place though, as you can see, and there's like down each aisle there's stores. Big Christmas tree. We got what we wanted. We came to the Converse store, and they had like a little thing. If you sign up for their email, you got an extra 15% off. So I saved like 16 bucks on Andrew's. No, I'm sorry. I saved like 11 bucks on Andrew's shoes. So I'm happy about that. So I think we're actually done here. I'm going to check out this and then make a decision.
Definitely got like poked.
That was interesting. Ooh, is that what do you got in your hand, Grandma?
Once again, didn't pick up the phone. Oh my gosh, I was a woman on a mission. Was I a woman on a mission?
She was a woman on a mission.
Uh-huh. I did 95% of my shopping online this year. I had to. But I wanted to go out and get a few things today that I had to get in the store, and I was a woman on a mission. We went to the outlets, and then we stopped. Where did we go after that? We went to Walmart and picked up a few things, like stocking stuffery stuff. Target. And Boscov's. And now we are heading home. I am going to get dinner made, get everybody fed, and then I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want to wrap, if I want to, I don't know. Still don't have a video up for today for Vlogmas. I completely forgot about my menu on Friday because of there was some other video. Oh, the house tour went up on Friday. So I think I'm going to record my menu and get that up today. And that's just going to be Vlogmas. I actually had a DIY for today, and I just didn't get to it. Something's got to give, my friends. And yeah. Okay, I'm going to bring you along while I make dinner. Not doing a full cook with me because this is a super simple, easy dinner to throw together. But I just feel like I need some content on this weekend because it's been a hot mess, friends, and I apologize. So anyway, I've got 1 pound of ground sirloin in here that I am going to cook, brown up completely through. I'm going to season it up with some salt and pepper. Once it's all done, I'm going to drain it and just start adding some other ingredients. Okay, our meat is all cooked, and the next step is to add beef gravy. Generally, I take my beef bone broth and just spice it up and thicken it up, but that's not happening tonight because it's 6 o'clock and we haven't eaten yet. So we are pulling out the convenience food. Yep, I tell you all the time, 90-10, friends, 90-10. And right now, we're 10-ing it with the beef gravy because you can. So we're just going to mix that in. And we're just going to turn this off and let it sit until everything else is done. I have really bad timing. So back here, I have some frozen peas and carrots cooking. And right here...
Yeah, we are using real potatoes.
Yeah, Doug is making, cutting up the potatoes, washing them and all. And it's much easier if you get out a
Cutting
board and use a big knife. It just goes faster. So we're going to make mashed potatoes on the top of the shepherd's pie, which I know it's not shepherd's pie. It's cottage pie because we're using beef. But it is what it is. Okay, so the vegetables were done cooking. So I just drained those and put them right in with the meat and gravy mixture. And now I'm just going to kind of smooth it out a bit. And then we are going to take our mashed potatoes and put those right over the top. Okay, I put our mashed potatoes on top, and now I am just going to... Oh, I don't know why this looks so bad. Okay, that's better. I think there was steam on the camera lens. I'm just going to smooth this out over the top. I am leaving it right in my cast iron skillet because I'm too lazy to wash another dish, if you want to be honest. And we are just going to sprinkle... I'm going to sprinkle some paprika over top. Doug, did you put salt in the potatoes?
I did.
Okay. I'm going to sprinkle paprika over the top. We're going to pop it in a 350-degree oven for 25 minutes. And there you have it. So while the shepherd's pie is baking, we're going to make this. We need a jar to put it in or something, a pitcher, whatever. We need a can of coconut milk, a can of evaporated milk, a can of cream of coconut, half a can of sweetened condensed milk. This is the only kind that Walmart had. We need vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, and some rum. It calls for white rum. We do not have white rum. We have Bacardi Gold. So that's what I'm using, friends. And we also need a blender. So let's get making some. Okay, we need a blender. It says high-speed blender. A blender's a blender, I guess. I don't know. And then we are going to start by adding in a 13.5-ounce can of coconut milk. I'll link this recipe in the description box. Then we're going to need 3.2 ounces of cream of coconut. I was a little surprised when I opened this. This isn't what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting. I've never used this before. Then we need 12 ounces of evaporated milk. And 7 ounces, which is a half a can of sweetened condensed milk. So we're just going to kind of eyeball it. Break. Okay, so that was half the can of sweetened condensed milk. Then we're going to do a teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're going to do 1.5 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. This is a half a teaspoon, so we'll do 3 of those. And then we're going to do a half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to measure with love. Because I happen to love nutmeg. And it's kind of a pain in the neck to measure when you're grating it fresh. So we're just going to eyeball it. Might need to get a new one out. I'm going to cut this. I'm not going to
Don't get your knuckles.
stand here and do this. We're going to...
Speed it up.
No, I'm just going to cut it. Okay. Okay, now we are going to put our lid on and we are going to process it until it is well combined. Okay, let's see. I want to just get the cinnamon kind of stuck to the side. So I just want to push that down in there. We're going to give it just another little whirl. Now we are going to add our rum. So this is where you can go to taste. I personally do not care for alcohol when I am drinking eggnog, but I know that, you know, rum is a big part of Coquito, so it calls for a whole cup. There is no way I can put a whole cup of rum in there, my friends. I can't. So we're gonna start with about 1/3 of a cup. I'm getting the evil eye from Doug going, more rum. I mean, a lot of people put rum in their eggnog, and I don't like rum in my eggnog, so I don't do that. So, okay, I'm gonna give this another whirl. Okay, so the directions say to put it in the fridge for a while so the flavors have time to meld, and it's better served cold. We can't wait. We wanted to taste it. So we put some in a glass and put some ice in it. And we both gave it a taste.
Thumbs up.
It's good. It is really good. I would not compare it to eggnog in the least. It's just a creamy Christmas drink. That's why people compare it to eggnog. But it is really, really good. It could use more rum. If you like rum.
Yeah, there's really not a whole lot of rum taste to it.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to add a little bit more. I mean, I can taste the rum because I'm not a drinker. But I'm going to take it up to Andrew and let him taste it. And then when Adam comes home for dinner, I'm going to have him taste it too. But this was definitely a win. I would definitely...
Oh, yeah.
I would definitely make this to serve like at a gathering or something. So there's a quick little Coquito recipe for you. And I'm sure if anyone out there is from Puerto Rico or has Puerto Rican heritage, I'm sure you'll let me know if this is authentic or not. Like I said, I just pulled something off the internet, friends.
We're probably doing it all wrong.
Probably. But it tastes yummy.
Yeah.
Okay, forgot to pick up the camera before we started eating. But there is the shepherd's pie, cottage pie, whatever you want to call it. And with that, we had a little side Caesar salad and some honey, whole wheat bread. Trying to figure out. Adam's trying to tell Andrew what to get him without talking on my video.
Wasn't trying to be rude.
I hear you. So that was our quick, easy dinner tonight, but it's delicious. Well, friends, I am calling it a weekend. I am toast. I thought about doing some wrapping, but I'm not because it is almost time to watch The Gilded Age. I've talked about it before. If you have HBO Max, watch it. So good. So good. We are on season 2? 2. Yes, season 2. But you can, of course, watch the previous season. But thank you so much for hanging out with us this weekend and seeing what was going on. It's going to be a crazy week. I have the week planned. Hopefully I can get all the videos out and done and all that good stuff for you. So I will catch up with you in my next video.